When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's group therapy on 99.7 DJX.
All right. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, guys.
All right. So thanks for allowing us to contact you. Will you go ahead and tell us what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm 33 years old, and I'm married to a beautiful woman. She's always been fit and small and works out a lot. She works really hard to look the way she does.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been overweight and very self-conscious about it. So I decided a few months ago I wanted to do something about it. And I worked so hard, and I lost 20 pounds.
Wow.
And I feel,
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. And I feel really great about myself. It's something I worked really hard to do, and I still feel like I have a long way to go, but I'm just, so happy with the success that I've, made so far.
Yeah, way to go, man.
Yeah, thank you. So here's the thing. I thought my wife would be thrilled, but she's not. You see, she's very affectionate. She loves to snuggle and cuddle, and she even falls asleep with her head on my chest every night. She's done this for years, and now she's complaining since I lost the weight that I'm not as cuddly, and she doesn't feel like I'm the man she married. Like what the hell? She doesn't even compliment me on the weight. She just complains that she thinks I'm different now, which, I mean, I don't know what kind of evil trick this woman is playing with my mind. Who wants their partner to stay big just so they can be comfortable to lay on,
That is weird.
Yeah, that's very strange.
Yeah, so I don't know what to do. I love working out right now. I got in the habit of it and eating healthy. And, I want to get in great shape. It's a goal that I've always had, and now I feel like I have a chance of really getting where I want to be, but I also don't want to lose her desire to be affectionate with me. And I just am confused and don't know how to get her on board with my plan to get healthier, but also be attracted to the new me. So I just, I really don't know what to do.
Oh, man, that's tough. I mean, most people, I think, understand someone's efforts to want to get healthier and to live a healthier lifestyle. And the fact that she's not cheering you on as your biggest cheerleader is troubling. It's very selfish.
I know. That's what it's bothering me so much. And I need to somehow figure out a solution to this.
I mean, I get it. Well, Eric, we got a bunch of people chiming in and texting and stuff like that. So hopefully we can help you out, maybe give you some suggestions on how and what to say to your wife to get her on board with the new you. But hey, you know what? If nothing else, congratulations. I know that a healthy lifestyle choice is a hard one to make and a hard one to stick to it. And it sounds like you're making strides to make yourself a healthier person. So
yeah, you've
good job.
done a lot of hard work.
Yeah, thank you. I definitely have worked very hard towards this. So.
Well, thank you, Eric, for talking to us. Now, Jennifer on Facebook says some women like chunky guys. Might have asked her preference before marriage. Who does that, though? I don't think that's necessarily a reasonable ask.
No.
If you're a little bit heavier, you're not gonna be like, now you like chunky guys? I just don't see that as something that you would naturally think to ask.
Yeah, Stephanie says, I think it's great. You feel great and love yourself. Just don't forget to love her through it, too. If you don't get that, then you have bigger problems than you realize.
Well, and maybe it does sound like it's maybe a her thing.
Yes.
But it's also...
And I guess I'm wondering, how do you love her through you getting healthier?
If she likes to rest her, head on you, maybe there are pillows, blankets, things like that can make it a little bit more snuggly and comfortable. But
yes, if you're not
whatever.
a squishy, then grab a squishy pillow.
Yeah.
And put it where she likes to put her head.
So I don't know if you have been in this situation where you are either the one that has lost a lot of weight and you have a partner that was a little bit, not sure about the whole thing, or maybe you were the partner that was trying to navigate your spouse losing a whole lot of weight or getting fit or changing their appearance, I should maybe say. Let us know your story, all right? 502-795-1997, because I think that could probably help Eric navigate and figure out how to speak to his wife or whatever,
Yeah, I got a text. Think maybe she's feeling insecure. That could be it. Maybe now she's thinking he's going to get really hot and want to cheat on me.
Yeah, maybe in the back of her head, she has girlfriends that have had a guy that was you know what? Once he started to get fit and buff, all of a sudden he started getting attention from other women, and
then he
then
liked
left.
that attention,
Yeah.
and then, yes, the problem started.
Yeah, and so maybe in her head, she was like, you know what? If I find a guy that's a little bit more fluffy, has a little, padding around the edges,
And she was just telling him, like, I really like to cuddle up with you.
I
when
won't
you're like
have that problem. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Let us know. 502-795-1997. Would love to get your story about how you dealt with this. Next, group therapy. 997 DJX. So, group therapy. Eric, we just got a phone with him, and he has a fit wife, but he's been overweight. So, he's decided to make a lifestyle change. So far, he's lost about 20 pounds. But instead of cheering him on, his wife is complaining that he's not as cuddly and doesn't feel like the man she married, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
She likes to snuggle, and
Yeah.
now he's like, what the heck? Is this some sort of like evil woman mind trick? Why is she not supporting me in what I'm doing to get healthier?
And so now it's kind of like, well, what do we do to get her, I guess, on board?
Right.
Is a good way to say it.
Well, and to, make her understand, how it's making him feel that she's like not on board with his efforts because he's putting a lot of work into it.
Yeah. Bethany wrote in and said, my ex-husband told me I was never allowed to get breast augmentation surgery. Turns out he was scared I'd find someone hotter than him and leave. Never got the surgery, but found someone better and less controlling anyway. So joke's on him.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So Katie is rolling. She says, I have been there. Communication is key. He's down 30 pounds. I'm up because I'm pregnant. She says, my husband's on a fitness journey. It was hard at first because I was worried not only his body would change, but he would too. But we talked about it.
Oh, right.
I expressed how I felt, but more than that, I realized that no matter what, we love each other. And if we're growing as people and as a couple, then, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I think that, gosh, how many times have we said communication, just talk to him, is key. And I think that has to be the case here where you need to just have these raw conversations that you're going to need to have in a marriage with the other person and with your wife, and just be like, hey, you know what? This is my journey. I hope you support me on that, and maybe get why she's really maybe insecure about that.
If it's really just the reason she was giving him, like, well, you're less cuddly now and I like to snuggle. If that's really just the whole reason she's bothered by this, then he can kind of say, well, there's other ways that we can cuddle and make me more cuddly, with blankets and squishy pillows, and we can still snuggle that way. But, you have to understand how important it is for me to live a healthier lifestyle. And I was hoping you would support me in that.
Because part of me feels like if you dig deep enough, she will either in her past or she has a good girlfriend where, her partner got fit and left, and she doesn't want that to happen.
Exactly.
And that's where I think, and I could be off base with this, but that's just me thinking this is where this insecurity is coming from.
Yep. And if he just gets to the bottom of it and just, again, reiterates to her that he really wants her support, as he does this, because it's hard work.
Yeah, it is. All right, well, keep us posted. Good luck. Congrats, Eric, on your fitness journey. Hopefully that continues and your wife gets on board. That is group therapy.